You know, most leaders I've run across, whether it was in a rail yard, a factory, or a boardroom, they've all got instincts. We've all got a gut feeling about what makes somebody effective or what makes a team excel or tick. The thing is, instincts without measurement, they're just hunches. And hunches don't change outcomes. And if they happen to, it's just luck. The leaders who rise above are the ones who figure out how to take that hunch, treat it like a hypothesis or a theory, and then test it. Not just once, but over and over and over again. Los Angeles, 1986. Showtime Lakers. Magic Johnson, Kareem, Worthy, all the talent in the world, but that year, they got trounced. Didn't even make the finals. Most teams would have said, we'll get them next year. But Pat Riley thought differently. He wasn't going to depend on luck or we'll just work harder. He saw the missing ingredient, effort, the invisible kind, the invisible hand. So he reinvented how they measured success with something they called the career best effort, CBE. His staff started charting hustle plays, deflections, rebounds chased, charges taken. And here's the twist. Players weren't compared to each other. It wasn't competition with others. They were compared to themselves. That's the only competition they had to worry about in the measurements. Are you better today than yesterday? By 1987, the Lakers were champions again. By 88, they repeated it. From disappointment to dynasty, by daring to measure what mattered. Now let me take you far from LA, down to South Texas. A young plant manager in San Antonio ran a locomotive repair facility. 130 employees working around the clock, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Not in operations. He wasn't in operations, but he noticed something. Repeated derailments on a branch line. Now here's the setup. There's empty hoppers in the train going southbound, loaded northbound. The track condition required the speed to not exceed 20 miles per hour. And that was what they were instructed to do, the crews. But crews under time pressure nudged it up, 22, 23 miles per hour. And here's the danger. Those cars hit a harmonic frequency around 23 to 24 miles per hour. Like a bridge shaking or a glass ringing. At that speed, they destabilized. They would rock off the track. The plant manager had no authority over these crews, but he had authority over locomotives. So he assigned engines with event recorders. Next derailment, data was clear, 23 miles per hour. Not an accident, a culture problem. Pressure from above. Finish the run, physics be damned. That's not leadership. That's gambling with lives. The real leader is the one who says, truth and safety come before efficient, or at least I think the way those leaders were being measured, it was what's their number of crew starts. And so it was all about crew starts. It wasn't about truth and safety. So what do these two stories have in common? Pat Riley measured hustle. That plant manager measured speed. Different worlds, same principle. Pick what matters. Find a way to measure it. Test it against reality. Prove or disapprove. Measurement makes effort visible. It separates myth from fact. It builds ownership, not judgment. It creates learning, and it demands integrity. So here's my challenge to you. What's one belief you've been carrying about your team? Write it down. Ask yourself, can I measure it? Track it. Test it. Act on it. Because sometimes the difference between a losing season and a championship run, or the difference between reckless risk and safe, sustainable work, is just the courage to measure what matters. That's leadership. That's legacy.